mic, give a little tutorial. So here the first trade setup is just within the 5 minutes of market open. We're not going to take that classic divergence trade. You had here's your high, and then it pulls down lower than the previous low. That's the start of this new short-term trend. Pulls up again, so you got your two tops. Now here's your second bottom. And that's why also this indicator turned blue, because it was below the 81% volume. So classic or textbook setup, I'll say. And right now the HD, that's a regular divergence. And again, so now since this is the third push down on this trend, so it did drop, but it was before the 5 minutes, so this is the hidden divergence, and that's why it's turned gold. And so on these, you'll see me require, like on this push down, it was 4 bars up, it has to pull down at least 4 bars, and I leave a little bit of margin of error in that one. And then pushing up, I would require at least 3 bars. I don't do 2 bars, it can get a little too choppy on that one. So right now, it could be a change of this trend already if this bar doesn't close down. So in order to get the blue, the divergence again, it would have to pull up 4. So it pulled down 2. Now I want 4 bars on this one. So it pulls up more, but I don't want to be in 2 to 3 bar chop. So, and then again, it would have to pull down 4 bars down with less than 80%. And now I'm out of that window. So if it does that, I can take the trade. And then the only things that contraindicate my trade is pretty much this settlement line, this turquoise blue. So if it's kind of going too much chopping through that, I won't take it. Ideally, I like it to bounce off of it. So here we go. So we got 3 bars. If we get this other one, we need this one to close. Up, there we go. Now I can take it. This is the new trend, short-term trend. That's what we're looking for. I keep track, so 275 would be where my stop's at. And there is news at top of the hour. These positions real quick. Boom.
Order canceled.
Hit Control 1 to make sure I flatten all if any orders are in. So if you took in the first 5 minutes, first one won, second one might have won if you got a great fill. But we'll just count that as a loser. I don't trade that first 5 minutes. So let's see. Now it's dropping down. So again, it pulled down kind of round to the same level. So if this drops at least 125%, this should turn gold, and there's our trade setup. And my variance, so this is kind of the threshold at 41. I will go 8 ticks past. So if it drops down to 39, actually in this circumstance I wouldn't, because it would close the bar. But that would be my maximum variance. So that's kind of the nuance to this trade. See, like right now, like boom, took us out of that trade. Now we're potentially going in a different trend. So we're counting this 836 is our first bottom. Here's our first top. Pulling down. Now we want at least 3 bars to close up and drop 125% for the indicator to turn gold. Back to the news. So at least 4 minutes before the news drop, I do not want to enter in any new trades. And if I'm in a trade, I will probably close it out before the news actually drops. Okay, so we got our 2 bottoms, our first top. This is our second, so our second top, 125%. See if we can get it. And part of the secret sauce to this is what the current diagnostic bar is. It says it's 49 for small, you round up to 50, we get even numbers only. And then I set my ATM at the 41 ticks profit, that way it's a 3-bar close. And then I adjust these offset prices, so that way I know where to place my stop. And then my entry limit order at to -10. So I do approximately 1 tick for every 5 ticks on the small diagnostic bar. When it's at 40, I only do 8 ticks offset. And then I'm hoping to get a better fill than 10 ticks. So that's why I put it at 41 ticks profit instead of 40. And then if I get a great fill, I just leave my profit target wherever it's at. I don't try to get more. All right, so now we got here's our new top, then the bottom, didn't pull up as high. We're in this short-term trend, short-term downtrend. I need this to pull down. It needs to close right here, 27.25 below. So this bar needs to close and stay below 81%. $25, 27. Yep. That's my variance for it. But it didn't turn blue because technically it's not textbook. 21. Move that stop up. Boom. Control 1,
Order
flatten everything.
canceled.
So if it would have pulled down to beyond 25.75, if it would have pulled down to 25.50, this would have turned blue. So some of them, they're just not textbook, and that's why the indicator, it wouldn't pick it up. But that's the nuance to this strategy. That's the market read. Then you get the most movement during the first half hour. So I take every qualified trade setup. I mean, I guess I would stop at 6 wins if I actually take that many, and 3 losses. But here we go. We need a 4-bar close, not just a 3. So it's 3-bar chop. So we need it to close down here at 21. And that'll continue this trend. It turned blue, but it doesn't fit our criteria. It needs that 4th bar. Boom. There we go. So ideally 4025 would be our entry if we get that awesome fill. 14.75 is where that stop would be. Looks like the trade copier is actually working correctly today. Right, yep, you have to take this off. Boom, take off the trade. Today I'm using a different copier, the ETP, platformless copier. Can have a whole bunch of rhythmic and DX feed connections on this. I don't currently have any of those. I have all Trade of 8 within NinjaTrader, and the ETP has a direct connection. The NinjaTrader runs outside of it though, but it doesn't have the feature like the affordable indicators to where if you don't want to carry your OCO. If you just want to do market orders, have only that one order, but then you would leave your stuff unprotected. There's a connection issue, especially with the rhythmic prop firms. It seems like they have rhythmic connection issues more than average. But in NinjaTrader, one of the issues, if you do have all your OCOs and you have 20 or more accounts, it tends to mess with the system. I don't have that many accounts, and so I'm not really worried about it yet. So we have less than 10 minutes more of time to enter in a trade. Okay, I think this is gonna get us one. Nice to bounce off this -2.5 deviation level. That's gonna drop. Yep, too soon. I can give us the other one. Again, we're going to require another 4-bar close down. Boom, and that happens fast. 96. $77.25. Just move so fast. I have to move to break even. So if it chops around and that's 69%, yep, boom, break even. And we'll see if it retraces back up to that. If we're lucky. It's coming down. Well, one.
Order canceled.
Wipes out all of our gains. Another 4 minutes. All right, less than a minute left, or less than 2 minutes. check it off. That one did win. Valid trade setup. Just didn't meet our time criteria. Let's see it. Top of the hour, how fast this moves on this diagnostic chart. Not that much of a reaction to medium news. There we go for the day. I'm just using this as a reference, not as a copier today.